YouTube and welcome to the channel. Bit of an unusual one in that today's video is going to be the announcement of a little project that I've had in mind, and that is the stupid idea of trying to rocket propel a WPL truck of some description. Now Gaz here fits the bill. He's in a bit of a sorry state at the moment because I've pinched bits off him, but I haven't done anything with him for a good while. So he's looking like a prime candidate to be rocket powered. Now this is something I've thought about for a while, and unless I announce it publicly I'm probably never going to do anything about it. So by making a video I'm sort of tied in, so I've got to do it. So it's a statement of intent more than anything else. The video will be shot in several parts because of the time frame involved. The first part, today's part, we will be looking at the propulsion, which is a small sugar rocket, and we'll be test firing a couple of the rockets I've built and seeing what happens basically. So these little things are going to be what hopefully is going to rocket propel Gaz here, and they are a sugar rocket. Now the rocket motors then basically consist of a PVC tube. One end is plugged with powdered clay, and I use this bentonite clay. It's a very cheap cat litter. The cheaper stuff is the better because it's not perfumed, except there's no chemicals in it. It's just literally, well, it's literally powdered dirt. So that's compacted into one end. The central part is filled with a mixture of powdered sugar and saltpeter, which is ammonium nitrate, and then that is then capped off with another clay plug, again using the powdered cat litter, for want of a better word. That then consists of a basic rocket motor. A hole is drilled up the centre to one of the plugs, a fuse is inserted, and hopefully away you go. So that's the purpose of today's video. We're going to actually see if these work. So this is going to be the inaugural firing of the first rocket motor. As you can see, I've constructed a small area which to do it, and it's attached to quite a heavy piece of metal and surrounded by some bricks, so hopefully it isn't going to go anywhere. There's a small fuse which is basically constructed out of match heads and string. So let's try it. Like I said, this is the first time I fired a rocket. It may go, it may not, I don't know. So I'll put the camera down there. And it seems absolutely nothing happened. Now I know you shouldn't go back to a firework. Looks as though the fuse has gone out just as it reached the... Okay, right, back to the drawing board. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, it would seem as though the fuse is extinguishing itself before it actually gets inside of the rocket to ignite the propellant. So back to the drawing board, I think. Okay, I've actually modified the fuse slightly by coating it in the propellant, so with a bit of luck it will ignite this time.
would actually say that that was a successful test firing. However, the casing of the rocket really didn't survive that well, so that's something I think I'm going to have to work on. Right, let's try again. Second test firing. This is a bit like Stoke-on-Trent's answer to SpaceX. This is okay. Yes, I think it's blown the plug out again. Back to the drawing board.
Right, okay. Now the test is over. Okay, the 2 rocket motors that we used were successful in the fact that they lit and produced a burn, but weren't successful in the fact that they didn't keep the bentonite clay plug-in, which is essential, obviously, for producing the thrust required. Now I think that is because the diameter of the PVC pipe I've used is too thin. It needs to be a bit thicker. So I think what's happening is, like on this end, you can see here, when I put the clay plug in, it's expanded. And I think that's exactly what's happening when the rocket is ignited. The pressure inside expands the pipe and allows the plug to fly out. And basically, it ruins all your thrust then. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to source some thicker PVC pipe and produce some more of these rocket engines and basically try again. So not a particularly satisfying end to the first part of producing a rocket-powered WPL. So hopefully next video I produce we will have some correctly functioning rocket motors. Anyway, if you found this video of any use and of interest, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're feeling that way inclined, hit that subscribe button for more daft content in the future. Thanks for watching, guys.